My perception of time has always been quite anomalous, quite abnormal. I don't live the passing of time, of days, of months, and years as any other human being. Living locked up in a room can mean an anomalous, an abnormal perception of one's own time. There is a part of my mind that never grew up, that never grew up. A part of me that is still a little child. I enjoy playing with toys and watching TV series for children. And there is another part of me that grew old faster than normal. I developed an attention for literature and art and things that for a little boy of 10 or 15 years old was things that belonged to people much older. Nowadays, in my mind, there are two kind of person, a little child and a very grown-up man who just live together and have hobbies and passions together. As for the passing of time, I don't perceive the passing of days and years outside of my room. Nowadays, I decide to go out and see the world, maybe once a year. And I can see that people around me grow old, change their minds, change their personality because they get older or get grown up, men and women, etc. But always remember these people as they were 5 or 10 years ago because my mind never changes. So I have the same idea, the same perception of the world, the same vision of my friendship with them as if they were still younger or little boys and girls. I'm talking about the few people I know from the outside world. So when these people get away from me, just they don't want me as a friend again, I just are deceived. I just am deceived, and I cannot explain to myself this changing. Even the world that changes continually outside of my room is a kind of fascinating phenomenon to perceive for me. Something that changes and that I cannot have the control of. So I perceive just the passing of time as something that cannot affect me. And when this happens, because living in this world, it happens that the world passes by, even for me, I see it as a trauma or something I cannot accept. And just stay more and more locked up in my room, trying to defend myself from what happens outside. For example, from my parents, defending from my parents who get old and soon they cannot have the strength to live in their own house. So I'll be left alone and I risk to being locked up in an asylum, for example. So this is very important for me to have the perception of time, to do something. I will be obliged to do something for me before it's too late. But trapped in an inside world where time never changes is something too strong. It's a vision of life which I'm used to. So I'm not so prepared, so ready to face the time as it passes by in the outside world. I should feel the passing of the years. I should pay attention to that, but it's more and more difficult for me to go through this process to realize that I'm living in a real world. Thank you for listening to me and see you in the next video.